What better way to get to know someone than to travel across the country with them? So that's when I devised a plan to road trip across America. I slid into her DMs, and then we were messaging back and forth for about a week. And then I asked her on a FaceTime date, and then from that point on for about a month, we talked for a few hours every day. She was in LA, was gonna fly back to Miami, but that's when I suggested, well, what if we go on a road trip? Because she would have her car in Miami, we could go back and forth to see each other if it was a good thing. The highlight for me, obviously, was the sunrise at the Grand Canyon. It's where I first asked her to be my girlfriend. We had our first kiss there. That was super romantic. So that was great. And even all the stops along the way, we stopped at in San Antonio on the Riverwalk and had some margaritas there. We went on a couple hikes, random hikes that we found along the way. We stopped in for beignets in New Orleans, which was awesome. We stayed on the beach in Panama on our drive. So there was like a bunch of really cool things that we were able to do. It didn't take that much convincing. But when I asked her, I was still a little nervous. I didn't know how she was gonna take it. I didn't know if she thought it was like super weird. I didn't know if she was gonna think I was like a serial killer or a stalker. And she was really excited to go, and so was I. And we were both up for adventure. We both love travel, so yeah, we were looking forward to it. Usually it's not for a few dates that you kind of really get to know somebody, but there's no better way to get to know someone than driving 45 hours across the country in the middle of a pandemic. And so I think we got to know each other like even more so just with that unique experience that we had. And I kind of sped up the process where I don't think some of the conversations or things that we talked about would have happened on the first few dates. So, I mean, going into it, I was like really looking forward to seeing her face to face. I was really hoping that it was gonna be the way it was over FaceTime. I didn't know 100%, but I mean, within the first 24 hours, 2 days, I was pretty convinced that there was something special between us and that chemistry was still there and we were still having a great time together. So I'll always remember that first date pretty much going across America, which is pretty cool.